Food banks within the city of Toronto had approximately 1 million visits in recent years, and over 2022, the prediction is that we may get to 1.5, which means we're going to have to mobilize far more resources in order to meet this growing need.
In Canada, we have about 3.7 million people that live either on or below the poverty line.
When I go to make the deliveries, oftentimes the food bank is open, so I see a lineup of people, often from some of the places, and you can tell there's a real need, and then just what the people say, that the need has gone up, of course.
So while people may believe that people who go to food banks are maybe lazy, that's not true. There are so many who have no choice because all the other expenses that they have eat up at whatever money they have.
I don't think any of us should ever feel so comfortable to believe that this is not a situation that can happen to us. You could have an accident, you could have a mental health episode, you could lose your job. A lot of people would not be able to survive for very long in that situation and might need to use the services of a food bank.
Believe it or not, there is one food bank in our area that was feeding 200 families a week. And because of COVID, they're now feeding between 800 and 1,100 families a week. That's what COVID has done.
A lot of people are being affected. So I felt like it was important for me and everyone to play their role in trying and help this problem.
The need is going to increase, and that we are going to need additional support. And we're going to need additional support by way of volunteers, and we're going to need to secure additional financial resources so that we can purchase wholesale.
We firmly believe that during the other months of the year, we don't want to let the food banks down. They're desperately looking for food so that they can contribute to society, to contribute to the many people that are desperate for food.
Our job is not only to procure food, but to procure healthy food, and for healthy food that can guarantee healthy bodies. And so this means that any kind of financial donations will allow us to have control over our inventory.
We rely on financial donations, and we are a charitable organization. You do get a receipt if you contribute funds. So that what we do is we buy food at wholesale prices, and we continue to deliver to food banks whenever we can.
Rising Sun Food Drive gives people the food that they need to get them through their darkest days, their hardest times.
That we have some fundamental challenges in the way in which we do things. And Rising Sun says that we look forward to a brighter day. We look forward to a hopeful future. And we believe that our volunteers and our donors and our sponsors, all of our supporters, will help to get us there.
You get the flyer that the food donations are coming to your neighborhood. Give as much as you can.
There are a lot of people who are in need, so especially if you're able to set aside some money or some food or anything that'll be able to help those people, it really benefits them and it can really change lives.
We give about 6 or 7% of our income to charitable donations.
It's good to help out and kind of pay it forward.
We should support these kinds of associations while we can and when we can, because one day we may be asking for that help.
Too much, and it's something that we should all aim to reduce together.
The Rising Sun Food Drive Foundation is completely volunteered, and there are no expenses for administration. There's no expenses to collect money. So if you do donate money, you are donating to a charity that is completely reliant on volunteerism, and it costs absolutely nothing to run the organization, just time.